Hi guys, thanks for watching this video about our brand new OTDR. Okay, let's start it on. This is a brand new OTDR. During this booting up time, I will show you the features about this OTDR. You can see here. This is fully covered about the rubber protection, so it has a good performance about the shock. Okay, and a drop. So, and also special part of this mini OTDR, it has wings. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it has wings. Okay, so you can also see these parts, the visual locator, an OTDR, and an optical power meter. Also, this is for cable wire. And this is for what? I will introduce you later. Yeah, you may be wondering what's the size of this OTDR? Yeah, this is for iPhone 8 Plus. Right. Yeah. You can understand how big it is. And just a little bigger than the iPhone 8 Plus. Yeah, size, the wings, all other things are not the most important things about this OTDR. The most important thing is about testing performance. So I will show you. Okay. Dun. Yeah, this is for FC. Okay, so you can also use it. You can also change it to SC and other things you want. Okay, let me introduce you first. This is about 1,000 meters, 5,000 meters, 10,000 meters, and also 20,000 meters. Okay, the rest two are not in this testing range. So let's choose auto first. Let's press auto. Yeah, as I introduced, 1, 5, 10, 20. Okay, so you can see this is 1,000 meters, 5,000 meters. Okay, 10 and 20. So we have three functions to just display the event list. This is the first one, half curve, half list. This is the second one, full curve. The third one, full list. Yeah, see here, 1, 6, 16 and 36. Right, yeah, so clearly, right? Yeah, we have some problems about connection, so I will introduce you later about the cleaning part. So forgot to introduce you. This is some like settings. We just use like 1550. Okay, we can also use 1310 and 2 wavelengths, and also we can choose a testing range, path width, and launch cable, and other unit. So the testing we just did is for the auto. So right now we are using manual testing again, because right now it is about 36,000 meters. So we have to choose the double length, which means, yeah, right now we only have like 90. So we are choosing 90, the option. You saw that? Yeah, this is for 90. Yeah, saw that. Okay, so let's choose it. So the pathwise we can choose like 500 nanoseconds. We'll choose 5 nanoseconds to display this. Okay, so these two are most important things. So once you're done, just press the menu. Yeah, you can see the same. The same readouts 1, 16, 6, 16 and 36. Okay, so this is the first function about this OTDR, about the testing. So we will also give you important like the testing demonstration about how to test the splitters in event map. So the second thing is about meter. Power meter is like the handheld instruments. Okay, you can use it. This means that it can detect the optical power in this fiber cable. So I will not introduce it here. You must know it very well. The second is VFL. VFL means you can detect the fiber is okay or not. So let's choose it. Yeah, let's choose it. Yeah, just see my hands. Focus it on my hands. Okay. So, well, this is continuous wavelengths. Okay, you see my hand. Okay, if you sometimes you can't see it clearly, you can use the twinkle. Okay, it's twinkling, right? When you finish the testing, just shut it down. Okay, it is turned off. Yeah, the first function is about the resource. Resource is the same. The reason about these OTDRs. Oh, sorry, the same working theory about the laser. It means the laser will be generated from the laser diode. It will go into the fiber and detect the fiber performance. So yeah, it is not the main point about this OTDR. So I'll not introduce you. I think you also must know it very well. Okay. Yeah, the fifth function is you can see amazing part of this OTDR. Yeah, it is called cable wire detector. So what is a cable wire detector? Let me show you. So in some cases you are in the data center. Okay, once you deploy the fiber, you have to deploy the cable wire. So you have to make sure the cable wire is working fine. So how to detect this? Yeah, just using these accessories. Oops. Yeah, just choose these functions. Then make the start. Yeah, you can see lights is shining in order. Okay, it means the cable is working fine. Yeah, just shut it down. I will give you another representation. Yeah, for this cable, I have cut some wire. Sorry, I have cut some wire. So let's see what's the differences between the performance. Let's see the differences about this one. Yeah, you just choose a start. Yeah, you will see 1 to 6 is working fine, but 7 and 8 is not working fine because, as I said, I had just cut 2 of them. So, which means the signal about 7 and 8 are not coming through, are not working fine. Okay. So, just to turn it on, turn it off. Okay. Yeah, the sixth function is about the fiber inspector. Fiber inspector is like what? It has a fiber inspector and connect with this OTDR. It's like you can detect the fiber performance. I mean the connector performance, whether it's clean or not, whether it has a sweat or not. Okay, so in this case, you understand what is the performance of it, whether you should clean or whether you should just change or not. So we have explained this in our previous videos about our other OTDRs, so you can check the videos in our YouTube channel. So I will not explain here. Oh, this is the 7th function, is the most important thing, most important function about this OTDR is called event map. What is event map? Event map is like curve is one thing, but how to teach your workers what this curve means. This is called event map. So this is event map, which means can simplify the curve and tell your workers what is exactly this OTDR is facing. So I will give you an example. Let's retest it again, okay? Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Do you still remember 1, 5, 10, and 20? Yeah. Let's choose the settings. Yeah, we'll choose menu. Testing wave, testing range. Because this is 36, we have to choose 90. Otherwise, as I said, 500 is okay. So test it because we choose a menu. Yeah, the same curve, but the difference is about this part. This area, because this area will tell your customers or tell your workers what exactly they're facing. Yeah, we have to choose the 15 seconds. So we have to wait 15 seconds. But yeah, like amazing happens right now. Hoo. You see? 1, 6, 16, and 36. here means 1 connection, 2 connection, 3 connection, and this is fiber end. The same, right? 1 for 1 km. The second connection is for 5 to 10. The third is for 10 to 20. Okay, then it has a fiber end. Yep. You may be wondering, how about the performance for testing splitters? Yeah, I will demonstrate right now. Yeah, we will test the 1 to 16 splitters. So to testing splitters, always remember, please test from output to input. In this case, the results will be more correct. Yeah, see here, this is about 1 to 16 splitters. Okay. So right now, our connection will be 1,000 meters, 1 to 16 splitters, and 5,000 meters. Okay, and that's the end. Because this is a typical working theory. The typical circumstances about FTTH, right? So let's choose the settings. Okay, still we will choose manual. Okay, test wave, right? Test range. Yeah, because we only have 6,000 meters right now, so we have to choose 20. Because we have to choose double, there's no option about 12, so we have to choose 20. You see that? This is 20. Yep, we'll choose 20. Because we have the splitters here, so we have to choose a larger wavelength. We can choose 2 US. Okay, for splitters, you can define the value. So, done. Let's test it. Oh, you see the curve? It's quite different between this one to the previous one. Okay, still we have to wait 15 seconds to see the results, but I will promise you this time is worth waiting, because it can tell you what is exactly about the splitters, when and where it is, and what's the performance about the splitters. Oops. Yeah, so you can see the amazing part here. Yeah, you saw that? Yeah, this one is about the beginning. Okay, then 5,000 meters. It has 1 to 16 splitters. You saw that? Okay, then the second is about the end, fiber end. Fiber end is about 6,000 meters, right? This is exactly the same situation I am just explained. Okay, because this is our ODR is only about 22 or maximum 26 deep dynamic range, so the maximum splitters it can test is like 1 to 32. But typically for 1 to 16 is enough. As you may have mentioned here, there's a fail here. The fail means you have to set the reflection value event. You have to set your open standard. If we close all of these, yeah, because the total loss you have to set, it is basically decided by your customers. So right now let's turn all these functions off and let's retest this and see the differences. Okay. Yeah, before testing, ODR has to do a light checking. In case of there are some lights, it may burn the laser diode. Yeah, this is still about 15 seconds. Okay. Yeah, have you mentioned there's no fail, there's no pause, right? But if you set the correct value, it will test you whether it's pass or fail. So in this case, you don't need to calculate this in paper, you don't need to calculate it in your calculator. You just type what you want, what you required, and this OTDR will tell you whether this link is passed, approved, or denied it. Okay, so this is how we do the map. Is it easy? Well, this is loss testing. Loss testing is like this, combine the two functions of a laser source and optical parameters. So I'm assuming you know it very well, so let's skip up this part. Yeah, this function about testing, we have the several languages here: English, Espanol, Francais, sorry, this is Korea, and this is Daniel. Okay, this is a backlight. You can choose the backlight width is common. Okay, height, power saving, or whatever. You can see choose like a 45%, 50%, 80%, depends on your situations. Auto power off, we can choose 1 minutes, 5, 10, depends on you. Some other settings, yeah, because we're always doing that. For OTDR, the main part, the main point of this after service is like updates. So we have to update our calculations. So once we updated our calculations, we'll send you some software updates. Then you can choose the upgrade function of this OTDR. Then you can upgrade this OTDR in your office or even in the field. So is it quite easy? So this is files. Yeah, this is like a brief introduction about our OTDR. Yeah, I forgot to introduce to one function which I has mentioned earlier. Yeah, this is flashlight. Okay, just check it. Yeah. So here, LED. Ta-da. So here, yeah, in some cases they're working, without battery, or some dark situations you want to use OTDR to, to detect the road. Yeah, just choose the LED function, which means the flashlight. Okay, so this is a brief introduction about this OTDR. So if you want it, just check and discuss with us, and we will give you more information about this OTDR. Yeah, guys, thank you.